We're going to talk to Jordan a little bit about what he does there with the Samson Company. Jordan, tell us a little bit about your program and your services.
Sure. Our company is a diversified agricultural business that basically offers various value-added services for producers and feed yards and auction markets for cattle and other livestock industries. One of our main programs is our Process Verified program, which is a third-party verification program that approves ranches and feed yards and auction markets for various export markets, including age-and-source, non-hormone treated cattle, antibiotic-free cattle, and our own special program, the Vet Quality Assurance Program. We also offer a commodity brokerage service for risk management services for producers as well.
So tell me, how big of an area do you cover? You live in Columbus, and how big do you cover all of South Dakota?
We cover actually the whole nation. We have customers as far west as California and as far east as Florida, Virginia, West Virginia. Primarily our customers are based out of South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Minnesota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and Colorado.
So you said you're also involved in the risk management programs. What kind of risk management programs could you offer producers here in South Dakota?
What we offer is uniquely tailored risk management plans, particular to a producer's operation in terms of hedging strategies, either through straight hedges for corn, soybeans, wheat, hogs, cattle, whatever it may be, or an option strategy to better protect their prices.
Tell me a little bit about your hormone-free program.
Sure. The hormone-free program is a verification program for cattle that are destined for the European Union. Basically, what that program entails is coming out and doing an on-site audit of both ranches and feed yards, and cattle being certified and tagged prior to leaving the ranch of origin. And basically what the program certifies is that the cattle have not been given any hormones or animal byproducts. Hormones including implants, MGA, Optiflex, Zomax, or Zopatterol. These cattle typically, their premiums range at the ranches. They can go anywhere from 0 to 50. Generally, we see around the $20 per head range from the ranches. Feed yards, if they contract with the packer and get a price locked in, or if they're contracting for prices, generally see about $10 to $12 a hundredweight, or roughly $140 head premium on the slaughter side.
Another couple questions for the Samson Company. Jordan can talk to us a little bit about producers here in South Dakota who are interested in looking at some verified programs. Tell us a little bit about your age and source verified program.
Sure. The age and source program is one of the more simpler options for producers out there. On the ranch side, in order to qualify, basically they have to keep an original calving record. And what that means is that sometime around the time of birth, or at the time of birth, the first calf born had to have been documented. That doesn't mean that they have individual birth records on the calves. It just means that they document at least the first calf born. And they have to have that original file that can be audited and be identified. And they have to go through basically a phone audit that takes about 20 minutes on the phone. And then we go through training procedures and things like that. In order to qualify, then the animals have to be tagged with what's considered a program compliant tag, which is a tag that's issued by a third-party verifier. And we offer either EID or a visual dangle tag that can be used. Once that has occurred and the producer and the calves are approved, the cattle can be shipped with shipping papers. One of the main qualifications with the program is that only the animals born on the ranch are eligible for the program. If you bring in an outside calf, that animal is not eligible for the program, and that animal has to be visually identified differently from the calves born on your ranch, meaning through a different tag, brand, something like that.
So one of the reasons that we're trying to verify the age of these cattle is so that they can qualify for some programs that cattle that would be harvested at either under 24 months or under 30 months of age. Is that correct?
This particular program, this age and source is for cattle under 21 months of age that we deal with. Okay. And that's for cattle going primarily to the Japanese market. Now, there is some domestic demand for that on the source side, but the age component that the USDA verifies for in this particular age and source program, that title is under 21 months of age.
So give us just a little bit of an indication then of what a producer might expect in terms of a premium if they were to go this route through a verified program of age and source verified.
Well, the first thing we always tell any producer is the premiums are not guaranteed. They can vary depending on time of year, what type of cattle you have, simple down to what buyers are there. Premiums for ranches can range anywhere from $0 to $20 per head. They generally fall in that, at least at this point in time, around maybe the $6 to $10 per head range. On the feedlot side, again, they vary depending on time of year, what the packers are looking for, how many head they have contracted out. At this particular time of year, we're at the beginning in June here, packer premiums are around $15 to $20 per head on the fat cattle side. They can go as high as $40 per head at some times a year, down to $0 at other points. Also depends on the packer. Some packers offer more because they're a little bit further away from the main groupings of age and source cattle.
So really, it's not so much that we're looking at the premiums, although premiums are there certainly, but the producers are really interested. We're expanding expanding their marketing options. We're giving them an option to qualify for some markets that otherwise they wouldn't qualify for unless they were agent source verified.
Exactly. I mean, with everything, there's a risk, but the idea being that you're adding more value to by doing these steps, you're adding more value to your animals and giving yourself more marketing options down the road.
Absolutely. Well, very good, Jordan. We appreciate having you with us.